well. I am okay as well. Welcome to your favorite dating show, Dating Right. And today we are having kind of a girl talk, and today we are talking about what women need in a relationship. You know, for the longest time women have been thought to be the ones who complain the most. So today we want to understand really what do women want in a relationship. So to help me with this discussion is Regina Nyokabi. And I was just asking her, is it Nyokabi or Nyokafi? Which one is which?
Nyokabi is better. Okay, Nyokabi ni watu wa town. Nyokafi ni ile ingine huko
Ushago.
Yeah, I know.
Karibu sana kwenye show Nyokabi.
Thank you so much. I'm really honored to be here. Yeah, so acha tuongee hii mambo. Na watu wa Rimuru wafungie baridi yao. Inatu affect. Angalia shimwenye wametoboa bana.
Inatuchoke, inatusuffocate, you know.
Yeah.
So thank you so much guys for joining us. Remember that you can reach us on all our social media platforms at DGTV Kenya. So today we have a question that we are asking in the show. Between communication and honesty, which one do you value the most? Between the two. I know they are very, very important, but as an individual, between communication and honesty, what do you value the most? We'll be reading your comments, so please feel free to comment on all our social media platforms at DGTV Kenya. Also on my personal blog at Kawera Rose, you can also go there and drop your comment as well. So also our SMS number is 0791 300 105. 0791 300 105. You can also drop your comment or drop your question right there. So Regina,
yes,
today we want to give these men handouts. Today we want to give them more Kenya.
Waache kutubeba hivyo.
Waache kutubeba hivyo.
So between communication and honesty, mimi wacha niseme I'll go with honesty. Communication wachana nayo. Atakosa kuongea, but the moment ayuko honest na wewe, the moment hakuambii hata wacha kukuambia, the moment hakuambii reality. Unajua kuna mtu unapata alikuwa na mtoto lakini hakukuambia when you're dating. Unapata alikuwa na communicate, alikuwa anakupigia asubuhi, jioni, saa 7, but hakukuambia ako na mtoto. So me, I'd rather go with honesty than communication tutaongea baadaye tukioana.
Sawa, thank you so much for your thoughts. So remember to chip in and tell us between communication and honesty, which one do you prefer the most. So today we are going to discuss what do we really want in a relationship. What are those attributes that you really value the most? And I think we'll start with the most important one, which is communication. And when I say communication, you see, it's very controversial kwa sababu watu wengi wanasema it's not really understood. How frequently should someone communicate? Your man, because today we are having a kind of a girl talk. So from your perspective, Regina, how frequently should your partner communicate with you?
Thank you. Rose, I would say kutalingana. You get a guy who ako busy throughout, atukatai kila mtu ako na taste yake ya mtu, lakini kutalingana mtu ako busy kiasi gani. Maybe the guy ako asubuhi ako job, every time busy, but at least apate hiyo opportunity yako ka chance na kupiga kuambia hey, how are you, umekula, uko poa, uko fiti, like that thing with the relationship inafanyanga feel hey, I have a man asubuhi anakuambia hey babe, how are you, umeamka, uko fiti, sawa, have a nice day. Saa 7 nakupigia na kuambia hey, are you good? Jioni akitoka nimetoka job, sawa, take care, you get. So hiyo kitu hukua inakumotivate kabisa, una feel I have a man, like he's really taking care. But usiconfuse hiyo communication, juu bado anaweza kuwa akikupigia na kuna mtu anapay attention. So kuna yenye bado unaangalia ananipigia, ananipigia saa zote, but kuna mtu mwingine anapigia longer time. So you should learn your man. I would say you should learn your man.
You should learn your man. And you've talked about a very important aspect, them communicating in the morning, afternoon, and probably in the evening.
Yeah.
So, this has been very controversial on social media because people feel like it's a routine, like he has to follow the routine. But again, I was doing my research online and I found a relationship expert saying at least the morning communication and the evening communication is very important.
Sana.
At least when he wakes up, at least you guys need to, Juliane Hali, how is your morning, how did you sleep, or what do you plan to do during the day?
Yeah.
Then also at the end of the day, you also tell each other how the day has been. Do you feel like these two times of the day, in the morning and in the evening, are very, very important?
Yeah, they are very important though. Juu utapata mtu alikufa jana usiku, mjulia hali muulize kukai. Una plan kufanya nini after class, where you going? What are the plans? Like umwambie remember to pray before you do everything. Najua kila kitu ni Mungu. Na mku namwambia hey, ama tuombe kwanza ndo tuendelee na siku.
Do people even do that? Do people pray?
Sahi penye tuko watu hawaombi definitely. Okay, wanaomba lakini huwezi pata, it's little percent ya watu wenye wanakuambia hello good morning tuombe kwa simu. Nakwambia uko poa kwanza tuombe. But okay, mimi nafanywa hivyo.
Wewe penye uko sawa.
Niko nafanywa.
So we agree with each other that communication is very important. Sana. Especially in the morning and in the evening, yeah. But during the day mtu anaweza shughulika na mambo yake.
Lakini asicheat.
Okay, sawa bora asicheat. Okay, so another thing that we'll also want us to discuss when we are talking about what women want is the aspect of nagging. Women have been accused of nagging so many times. Unapata all the time you want this guy to be in your inbox, kukuliza ka umekula, you mentioned umeoga, umeenda, umerudi. So that can be nagging, especially when you find now a very busy person, someone who has a whole career to deal with. Do you feel like this accusation of nagging iko justified? Do we really nag?
We are women. Like I think even though tumeumbwa, like lazima akikosa kukuuliza umekula nani sasa, lazima utajam unamwambia azi. Nini mbona ukunipigia na uanze kujam? Like that's how we are created. I think that's something God gave us enye atujui ka tutai change. Juu lazima akuulize how have you been? Lazima akwe kwa inbox. Kasa ini kaingia nipate anaongea na nani? Like though, let me say though, it's something we can change if we want. Lakini lazima kuwe na ile ka honesty na trustworthy. Lazima mtu umtrust ndio uache kumnag. Juu sai watu huko nje utajipata utafikiria ni wewe lakini utajipata mko wengi outside there. So I think that's nagging. See, number 1 See, number 1 lazima.
But, do you think nagging is toxic?
Si toxic. Ni tunagad kenye tunafikiria ni yetu. Like what we own. Yeah, so si toxic. Yeah. But
sometimes it when you overdo it, when you're all the time there asking mbona hujafanya hivi, mbona hujafanya hivi, it can be draining, especially to your partner who is really busy. Can it be draining for them to always have to respond to your messages and they don't even have that time to do so?
Kutalingana na partner wako. Juu nimekwambia earlier kuna watu wanakuanga busy and you've said kuna watu wako na whole career kuangalia. So the moment unajua mtu wako busy hufai kunag. Like najua kama ni mtu ako kwa studio lazima akwe kwa studio anafanya hivi na anafanya hivi. So time ya kushika simu ni very hata pata time ya kushika simu. So kuna time we really have to understand.
Yeah.
Get. So yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, so you need to kind of learn your man what his schedule is like, so that you even know when to call. Yeah, because sababu anaweza kwambia I'll be in a board meeting at 10 a.m. I'll be in a board meeting at 4 p.m.
Unapiga missed call. Akichukua
yeah, and then you end up creating a fight where there wasn't supposed to be one.
Na wanaume wapendi hivyo actually.
Hawapendi nagging women.
Yeah, hawapendi hivyo. Hata kwambia nini na utaachwa. Yeah, hawapendi hivyo.
So they like peace.
peace. If you want to keep a man, give him peace.
Sawa. So I think we are going to move on to the next thing that is very, very important, honesty. And I'll be reading your comment, by the way, before we go on a very short commercial break. I'll be reading your comment, vitu zenye mtakuwa mmesema, between communication and honesty, which one do you value the most? But now if we talk about honesty, let's dig about this deeper, and you know, the question that I'd ask is that, do you feel like when women raise their bar high, a man is tempted to lie to you? For example, in terms of finances, kwa maybe kuna venye unaapia. Okay, you appear classy. Hata kama hauna pesa, unangara na mambo ya mtumba. So you appear so classy, you appear so expensive, so you intimidate a man, and they now feel like they have to lie about how much they're earning to earn your trust. So what would you say about this? Do you think women sometimes raise their bar so high, and is that okay, or that's not okay?
Yeah, it's not okay. Okay, when it comes to honesty, mimi naweza sema honesty ni kitu moja muhimu sana. Na yes, tukatai, unaweza kuwa umevaa vizuri na hizo nguo zako hata hazijapitisha 200, lakini unakosesha mwanaume amani. Like hata utaki unamwambia, do you know my values, sijui nini, and you hata 200 hujapitisha. So you give that person hard time. Pia yeye aende ajifanye aingia kwa class. I've been into a situation whereby a girl anafanya mwanaume aende kwa class yenye hafai, then later anapata mtu alikuwa anafanya kazi kwa mechanic.
So the guy lied about his profession.
Ana wakienda club ananunua nini, anampeleka dinner dates na pesa ya kukopa. Venye alikuja kuchotwa ndio alikuja kurealize, mtu hakuwa venye nilikuwa nafikiria. But ni huyu msichana amempea hard time ya kuwa the person who he is not. So honesty ni kitu ya kwanza muhimu sana. Na I would really urge people wakuwe honest. Juu mtakufa huku nje. Haina haja please mama, na wewe si hivyo. Just mimi nafanya hii job na hii na hivi. So usi expect a lot. Kuna nipenda nichukue na uni accept venye mimi niko. Yeah.
Okay, so at the initial stage, especially when you know hamja agree whether you're going to get into a relationship or not, you know, the other side, women actually love honesty, you know, in terms of finances especially. Kwa sababu mtu akikwambia na this amount, and then you come and realize later that it was a lie, that can break the relationship.
Kitu bado mimi naambianga wasichana, you should be, hata wewe si atimetisha tu hivi ukiwa umeketi chini. You should be having your side hustle, penye akikosa kukupatia unga, okay, penye akinunua unga unanunua sukari, akinunua unga unanunua mboga. Una get? So hiyo ni ukweli, lazima akuwe honest juu tuko na mahitaji na tunataka kutreatiwa vizuri. Hiyo ni kitu moja, by the way. We really want to be treated very well. We really want to be kept maisha mzuri. So you really have to tell us, by the way, I earn this kind of amount. Na
heri tu useme hiyo ni 200.
Hiyo 200 ndo nijue 200 haitanipeleka dinner date. Niache keep high hopes na hakuna place tutaenda.
Mtaenda tu kwa kibandasi. Kule chapodondo.
Nyama ya kichwa.
Okay, so honesty is really, really important, right? Okay, so that is number 2, guys. Remember that kama mahali na kitabu na karatasi, take note. We've talked about communication, we've talked about honesty, and I think right now we are going to move swiftly to something that's called control and manipulation. And you know, when I was doing my research, I also realized that when if you are to talk about what we want or what women want in a relationship, then women don't like controlling and manipulative men. By this I mean, when this guy alikuwa na court, when this guy was actually requesting for your hand in courtship, alipata, you know, Regina likes to wear lipstick, Regina likes to wear a long dress like she is wearing today, Regina likes to look this kind of way. But now after you become their girlfriend, they now start wanting to change you. They now start telling you, Regina, you know what? You will not go to that place anymore. You will not wear like that anymore. You will not put on that hair anymore. So do you think this is something that women enjoy?
Mimi nitaanza na Sarah and Abraham wa Bible.
Okay.
Walikaa bila mtoto. Na Sarah told the man atafute mtu ndo amzalishe. But mimi kitu hunifurahisha na Bible Rose ni ati mwanaume hakuwa na hakuwa na authority ya kuchange mwanamke ama the wife. So kama yeye hakuchangewa, unajua sasa tuseme kama the wife hakuwa anashinda akivaa, sasa tuseme venye nimevaa, amwambia no via kama umenipenda venye umenipata nikivaa, nipende hivyo hadi till death do us apart. So me believe that nieke, nipende, niangalie venye niko, nikitaka nguo zingine ziko printed, nibaie, ringa na mimi nipeleke shoot, una get? Yeah, so hiyo nini like haina haja ati umeingia kwa nyumba, umenipata niko hivi, ati lazima nikuje nikutoe jacket. We are women. Like we know that is necessary. Lazima ukiingia ni food ikuwe prepared. Lakini si ile yenye unakuja lazima nikutoe, unaisema aggressively. Like yeah,
so what would you say about the manipulation, especially the guys who are really fond of changing, especially the dress code? They are very common. Unapata mtu anakwambia hapana, mimi kwangu hautavaa longi, kwangu hautavaa nguo fupi. Yet when they were courting you, before you gave in to their demands, you were like that, but now in the relationship they now want to change the way you live your life.
Unajua ashakuona kwa akili yake, ashakuona. So anafikiria he can do anything. Anaweza fanya kila kitu, anaweza kuchange, anaweza kuambia fanya hivi na ufanye. Wana forget you are also human beings. Wana forget bado pia sisi tuko na right ya kusema kenye tunafaa tuseme. Haya, ni sawa amekuoa, ni sawa wewe ni bibi yake, ni sawa anaanza kukuambia ni then what? Ni sawa tukatai umevaa hivi, ameanza kukuambia uchange vaa vingine, uende nje uanze kukatiwa na marafiki wake, aanze kukufukuza. You see, now that's where men go wrong every time. Yeah, so it's not good, it's not worth it. Kama ulinipenda hivi, stick na mimi hivi. Yeah.
Call it unataka watu wenye wanavaa in this particular style, then you move on. You get that one. You don't get someone who is not wearing like that, then you want to change them to wearing the way you want. So I think control and manipulation goes a long way, because even when I was also doing the research, unapata women really suffer most in the relationships, because unapata this guy all of a sudden they want to control your life. What about even controlling your friends? Before you were dating this person, you used to have male friends. Now all of a sudden you're dating them. Now they tell you know what? No more male friends. How would you say about that?
Okay. Ukipata chance, you've been married, you've gotten married, you had friends, male friends.
Let's talk about people who are actually not married.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not married.
Yeah, you're not married.
And the guy doesn't want you to have your male friends.
Yeah.
You're just friends. Mbona anakataa and you're just friends? Like he shouldn't do that. Though kuna ile connection. The connection should be cut loose. You are that close friend to that man who is your best friend, but after you've gotten this guy who you are dating, the connection wache iache kuwa ile.
Mbona iache
kuwa ile nini? Konk. Juu wanaume ni wanaume Rose. Bado atapata maybe ako na feelings zitaadapt. Umeika na mtu alafu wewe kwa akili yako back in your head your friends, but yeye anaona future, yeye anaona Rose na mimi connection muhimu. So yeye anafikiria akianza kukukatia utaingia box. So I would say if you've decided to be with one man, your friends, let them be just friends, not that deep connection. Hata marafiki ladies, if you've decided to give your life to one man, like you've decided to quote one guy, wacha mabishto wako waache kuwa like connected sana na your guy. Tapata umetoka.
Utapata umetokwa. Okay. Yeah. So are you saying that when now you get into a relationship, I should stop being close with my friends?
Okay, you should be close with your friends, but your guy not close with your friends.
Okay, hapo kuna equation. So why should my guy not be close with my friends? Are you already foreseeing deception?
Okay, if you've decided that's the man, that's the guy, marafiki wako mbona wakue like wanakuja home when your guy is there? Okay, acha tu assume mmeshaingia, you're staying together. Wanakuja kwako, wanaanza kuweka music kwa TV, like they are ruling the house and your guys there, you're not even respecting the guy. So me I would say, ukipata a person who is really serious, atukatai ni kukua, tunajua mnajuana tu, let your friends not be that close with their guy.
Okay, hapo sasa I think ni very controversial, because when you say your friends should not be close to your friends, I think that's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
We need to discuss how close the proximity. Okay, the proximity is mostly physical, but how close emotionally should your friends be with your partner? That's a very good point. I think ndakuita tena and then we discuss about it. Now, before we go on a very short commercial break, I want us to discuss also about do women like men who pay for their necessities, the small things, you know, the gifts during birthdays, someone who's doing your nails, someone to do your hair. Do women enjoy that?
Hey, umeuliza. Unasikia phone call, hey, how are you? I'm good. Uko? Toki hivi twende. You told me your hair is bad. Kuja twende kwa salon ukaiko nywele. Hata unaweza toka bila kuoga.
Utatoka mbio.
Like inakuanga vibe. Ati your nails. Oh, twende basi. Like you want a gift, nataka keki. Okay. Sijui niliona ka meme fulani imesema ilikuwa keki alafu decoration imeandikwa I'm sorry I didn't pick your calls.
Wow.
Ati I'm sorry I didn't return your message. Tukavana wanakuanga Kenya wapi?
Beli imemwaga wapi?
Wako Kenya wapi? Yeah, like we love that. We all love that. Like ladies tunapenda mtu mwenye atakwambia hey, sijui your hair kombaya, I've gotten you some earrings, hebu check them out. Unavanga kiatu namba ngapi?
Wengine hata wajeuliza hiyo swali, na relationship ni miaka ngapi? Miaka 4. Ajui kiatu yako ni namba ngapi?
Na kusurprise you, unatokea job unapata kakiatu kako hapo hivyo na ka box. Furaha. Yeah, just a vibe. Yeah. So yeah, we all love being surprised. We all love being gifted. We all love having a person who will give you something that utasema I would rather go with the guy. Yeah. And also, you know, they always wait for the big days, the birthday. What about these normal days, just random gifts? Okay, hizi siku za kawaida hata na birthday. Birthday mtatu surprise. Hizi siku zingine unakaa unasikia surprise. Amekuletea bracelet, imeandikwa jina lako na yake.
Lazima ikuwe imeandikwa yako na yake.
Amekaa amekuja, amekuletea earrings, like kiatu, amekuletea kanguo, amekwambia hey, twende tufanye hivi ukitoka job, nipate place fulani. You go there, surprise date, dinner date, ati leo tukuli home, usipike. You get? So those kinds of surprises and gifts zinakuanga poa sana.
They go a long way. So men at home, please, if you're watching, please, Mwakenya iko hapa ni mingi sana, so just ensure that you're taking notes. So we've talked about communication, honesty, we've talked about paying for her necessities. You know, these are very, very critical issues if you're really dating. And today we are talking about what women need in a relationship. Kwa sababu we have been accused of complaining most of the time. So today we want to demystify and understand what do we really want in a